Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Madden video, and in today's video, something a little bit unique you do not see on my channel very often, and that is going to be a what-if video. Now, we did see some people do an Alabama Crimson Tide versus Cleveland Browns matchup, kind of like a fantasy matchup that a lot of people would really want to see, and they, trying to see if Alabama could actually outlast and beat the NFL team. Very popular series there that some people have on their channels, and one being Savage Madden. If you guys know him, if you don't, go subscribe to his channel, watch his Alabama versus Cleveland Browns video, see how they fared, and then come back and check out the Clemson Tigers, 2017 national champions against the Cleveland Browns. Since, they did beat Alabama, let's see how they would fare against an NFL team. We have Wayne Gallman, their starting running back, getting tackled pretty easily there by Jamie Collins, not getting really much of anything on the first carry of the game. Taking a look at some of Clemson's players, we actually went ahead and edited the rosters. We got Mike Williams in there, one of the star wide receivers, maybe a top 5 pick in the NFL draft upcoming. So let's see how he's going to fare during this matchup here against the Browns. We have Deshaun Watson finding Hunter Renfrow down the middle. That's going to go for 18 yards, and it's the man who secured the victory for the Clemson Tigers against the Alabama Crimson Tide, Hunter Renfrow, as Deshaun Watson hands off to Gallman here on 1st and 10, and Jamie Collins all over him, just like he was in the first play. Only a gain of 4 there for Gallman. We have Watson, play-action fake, finding one of his best targets, Jordan Leggett, down the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Joe Hayden to the 37. Let's see what Watson can do here on 1st and 10. Ball at the 37. He's going to go to one of his main targets again. That's going to be Hunter Renfrow for the second time down to the 31-yard line. So 2nd and 4 for the Clemson Tigers. Let's see what Deshaun Watson is going to do as he tries to near his team to the red zone. And that's going to be a miscommunication there by running back Gallman and Deshaun Watson. But next play, they make up for it, and he's going to grab the first down to the 24. So they're making a lot of progress here. C.J. Fuller, the backup running back, next play, and he's going to be met by a ton of Browns right there. Not going anywhere is C.J. Fuller. 2nd down and 11. Deshaun Watson sitting in the pocket all day to throw. Artavis Scott with the catch, makes 2 men miss, and tackled by Jamar Taylor. You never want your cornerback to make the final tackle on a player. Not really good because he wasn't there. That's a touchdown, and he's kind of a bigger guy, so Jamar Taylor very lucky there to get the arm tackle and get him down. But 3rd down and 1 now. Deshaun Watson all day to throw again. Look at that time in the pocket. Cleveland Browns cannot generate a pass rush as he tries to go to Leggett in the end zone, but batted down by Jamar Taylor, and that guy has been everywhere in the last couple of plays. He's trying to play as hard as he can for his Cleveland Browns. Definitely do not want to be the laughing stock of the NFL, losing to the Clemson Tigers, who just got themselves on the board. They're going to take a 3-0 lead here. Let's see how the NFL team, the Cleveland Browns, will respond against this pressure they have on them now. You never want to see, an NFL team get scored on by a college team. It's kind of like, what everybody has always said, like, could the best college team beat the worst NFL team? And it looks like they have some work cut out for them in this game. It's not going to be a pushover game as we see Isaiah Crowell, the first play for the Cleveland Browns. He's going to get tackled immediately by Tankersley, the cornerback for the Clemson Tigers. That's going to bring us to the second quarter as Gary Barnidge is having nothing of it. He's going to catch a deep pass here all the way down to the 33-yard line. Catch and run there for Glory Gary Barnidge, as myself and a couple of friends call him. Let's see what happens here. 1st down and 10, ball at the 41. RG3 going deep, finding Gary Barnidge again down to the 3-yard line. He's going to be gang tackled there by Jadar Johnson and Ryan Carter. That is not looking good for the Clemson Tigers. They are definitely flustered as the Cleveland Browns are now only 3 yards away from scoring. But let's go ahead and take a look here at RG3's pass. Wide open, nobody even around Gary Barnidge as he gets himself down to the 3-yard line. Nice gang tackle there by Jadar Johnson and Ryan Carter, 2 very smaller, people compared to the big guy, but they're able to take him down. Now 2nd and goal, Isaiah Crowell just bursting his way forward, brute force strength, gets him down to the 1-yard line. You'd have to imagine here on 3rd down, they're going to be giving it to Crowell, and that is exactly what they do. Crowell gets a handoff to the right and gets himself into the end zone for the touchdown, and that is going to put the Browns up here by 4, barring the extra point if they can go ahead and convert. So let's go ahead and see what's going to happen here as Clemson is going to be trying to retake the lead before half, or maybe even get a field goal up on the board and only be down by 1. Let's see how they respond to the NFL team just instantly getting downfield. No questions asked. Very, very easy drive. First play, you kind of felt like Clemson may be in their head, but immediately they respond. RG3 and the veteran Gary Barnidge go ahead and get themselves in to the end zone on the run by Isaiah Crowell. Right now we're looking at Mike Williams, star wide receiver for the Tigers, and Deshaun Watson. Let's see what they can do here on this drive, as they got about 2 minutes to go. Gallman up the middle for a gain of 9. They're going to go right back to him here. Looks like on the screen pass on 2nd down and 1. Pushed out of bounds with force by one of the cornerbacks. Looks like Jamar Taylor again on the play. Let's see what Watson does here on 1st and 10. Finds Gallman again, hooking up with him very early, doing the check down. And that's what you would expect someone, playing in their first, huge test against a very good defense. They've never faced anything like this before. Even the Alabama Crimson Tide having a really good defense. You're talking about an NFL caliber defense here. But we're going to get a holding call on this play. Not very good there for number 75. I'm not sure what his name is. I'm very sorry. Looks like their left tackle. But looks like Deshaun Watson finding Hunter Renfrow down to the 37-yard line. Are they going to try to get in the end zone here? You would hope so. With all 3 timeouts, they definitely need to put some more points up on the board. Even a field goal would be nice. Throws across his body, intercepted by Jamar Taylor, the man that's been making plays all day. Deshaun Watson, very bad throw across his body. Should not have made it. And it looks like Jamar Taylor is definitely trying to get his boys fired up. Like, come on, we're playing against a college team. We got to make some plays. We cannot let them move the ball on us. And look at that, Deshaun Watson across his body. And that's just something that he's going to have to correct. You cannot make that type of throw here at the NFL level. May have worked in college. I mean, I know you got Mike Williams there, and he's been making tons of plays for you, throughout the entire season, but not against this type of team. You got to get it to him with a little bit more accuracy and see what he can do with the ball. But Delvive with the catch now. Backup tight end for the Cleveland Browns. Gets them down to 3rd down and 1. Very makeable first down here. 2 timeouts left. They're down to the 22. You would imagine they're going to try to get right back into the end zone, as RG3 is going to be sacked on the play. And that's going to be one of Clemson's better pass rushers, Clelin Ferrell, on the sack, number 99, forcing a 4th and 7 here, and they're going to have to kick a field goal. Looks like Cody Parkey is going to kick it. It's up, and it is right through the middle, and they're going to take the lead 10-3. Looks like maybe nearing halftime. Let's see if Clemson does anything with the ball here. And remember, Clemson does have 2 of its timeouts still left, so let's see if they try to get in field goal range, as Watson all day to throw again. The Browns just not able to generate a pass rush at all. Finds Leggett down to the 37. Watson again, he finds Gallman down to the 50. And that's one of his favorite targets so far today, as he has caught a couple of passes for some nice yardage. And they're getting near there. I mean, they're going to try to get a field goal, it looks like, as they do burn a timeout with 36 seconds left. Watson again to Gallman, and he's going to go out of bounds down near the 39-yard line. So they are now in field goal range, albeit a pretty long field goal. As 1st and 10, you guessed it, he's going to find Gallman again down to the 23. Are they going to burn a timeout? It does not look like it. They're going to let the clock run down, try to find Artavis Scott, and they're not going to get in the end zone. They're not going to get any points up on the board. No field goal. You have to wonder what in the world is going on. What was that play call? Were they really that desperate to try to get in the end zone? Did they not think they could take a 10-6 lead going into half? And I just don't know what to say. I'm baffled. Cleveland does take a 10-3 lead here with ball at half. I have no idea what in the world Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers are thinking by not taking their points. So let's see if the Cleveland Browns will go ahead and capitalize on that mistake, as an incompletion there to Terrell Pryor will set up the first play of the second half. And here on 2nd down, Isaiah Crowell is stumbling and bumbling his way all the way down to the 39-yard line. 3rd down and inches now for the Cleveland Browns. Let's see what they go ahead and do. And you guessed it, running right up the middle is Isaiah Crowell. Busts his way forward and gets the first down for the Browns. Griffin again, hands off to Isaiah Crowell, and it looks like a nice arm tackle there by Clelin Ferrell, the man who got the sack earlier on in the game. Griffin to Barnage, that's going to be a first down, tackled by Jadar Johnson. Let's see what they do on 1st and 10 now. RG3 past midfield, finds Josh Gordon. Yes, Josh Gordon is able to play in this game, and he picks up another first down for the Browns. Moving all over Clemson right now, as looks like Isaiah Crowell for another big chunk, 5 yards. Again, we find Delvive, and that's going to be a first down again for Robert Griffin, just moving the ball at will now on the Clemson Tigers defense. Gary Barnage, that almost looked like a face mask there by the linebacker, but it does not look like they're going to call it. And Isaiah Crowell gets very close to the first down. Let's see if they actually give it to him. They do not. 3rd down and inches. RG3 to Barnage again, and they're going to be getting another first down on the play, just picking them up at will. 1st and goal. RG3 finds Corey Coleman down to the 2-yard line, and it's definitely Isaiah Crowell territory as he gets the handoff and powers his way forward for his 2nd touchdown of the day, and that's going to go ahead and put the Browns up 16-3, barring the extra point, which will put them up 17-3. And you have to wonder why in the world did Clemson not take their field goal earlier, and it's not looking good for them right now, but they're definitely not out of it. We still have 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go, and we're going to see a holding call here against the defense on Joe Hayden, and they're definitely going to decline that and move the ball here to the 38-yard line. Deshaun Watson is going to fire over to Hunter Renfrow near the middle of the field. Have not heard his name for a while. Almost been about a quarter or two since the last play he's made. Watson, 2nd down and 1. He's going to find Deshaun Kane near the sideline, pushed out of bounds by Joe Hayden. They're going to have to move a lot quicker right now if they want to try to get themselves back into this game. We see Mike Williams making one of his first catches of the game, getting them the first down. You would have to think Watson wants to find him a little bit more throughout the rest of the game. Gallman down to the 22. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Can they get something going? They're going to have to get a touchdown and then a stop. Deshaun Kane down to the 12. And now 1st and 10 for Deshaun Watson, finding a wide open Wayne Gallman. Who else for the Clemson Tigers' first touchdown? But they're still going to be down. Looks 17-10, barring the extra point. Let's see if they can actually put it up on the board, and they are going to be able to put it through the uprights, and they're going to be taking a 17-10 deficit here in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to get the ball back. Let's see if they can, as Isaiah Crowell is met in the backfield by Clelin Ferrell again. He's been all over the place throughout the entirety of the game. 2nd down and 14 now. Crowell up the middle again, and this is going to be Christian Wilkins on the tackle, but it looks like we have a flag on the play. What could this be for? I'm not sure. It looks like it's going to be a personal foul, face mask on the defense by Christian Wilkins. Oh my goodness, you do not want to see that near the end of a game. It looks like the Cleveland Browns may come away with a victory here. Clemson does have a small chance here. They need to get 3 stops. They do get 2 here as Isaiah Crowell on the 2nd attempt here on 2nd and 8 is shut down again in the backfield. Let's see if they can stop him here on 3rd and 8. Calling some sort of play. What do they have up their sleeves? They put in Duke Johnson, who's going to get the carry to the outside, but he's going to fall over his own blocker, and they are going to get the ball back here with around 40 seconds left. Let's see if Deshaun Watson and his Clemson Tigers can make a play and possibly tie this game up here with around 40 seconds left. It's going to be hard, but let's see if they can do it. No timeouts either. They're going to have to maybe chuck up a Hail Mary at some point, and you never know what's going to happen in the NFL. That's the best thing about football. You never know what's going to happen on any given Saturday or Sunday. Some crazy, magical play could happen. So let's see what Deshaun Watson has up his sleeve as he has all day to throw again. Pressure gets to him near the end. He's going to chuck it out of bounds as he had a lot of heat coming off the edge right there. Looks like Emmanuel Ogbah on the pressure. And now 2nd and 10, check down to Wayne Gallman. What in the world is Clemson trying to do there? If you don't have anywhere to go, you got to at least try to run it or get it near the sideline. Try to make some sort of play. Don't keep the clock running on this play. 3rd and 7 now. Deshaun Watson going to the sideline, trying to find Deshaun Kane, but that's not going to be a completion. He did not get both feet down inbounds. So now 4th down and 7. You have to imagine they're just going to try to chuck one up. As they do, they go deep, trying to find Mike Williams, and it's going to be batted down by Tramon Williams, the veteran cornerback, and that is going to give the Cleveland Browns the win here, 17-10, as they enter victory formation, and RG3 seals the deal there with the knee down. But you have to give it up to the Clemson Tigers. They did not give up. They tried to fight all the way to the end. Dabo Swinney, they're not looking too happy with himself, but you have to give him a lot of credit. Like I said, a college team going up against an NFL team, highly unlikely they were going to get the victory, and that is going to be the final score that the Cleveland Browns do take it, 17-10. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, maybe another college team against a professional team, or maybe a past team against a present team, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And with that, guys, I'm out. Check back for more daily Madden videos. Peace.